Hey, I'm Troy, and welcome back to Agile Without the Kool-Aid, the place where we stop pretending that PowerPoint slides equal transformation. A lot of teams say they're Agile because they're doing stand-ups, they're following a backlog, and they're running sprints. But just doing Agile doesn't mean you're being Agile. And that's the problem. Agile isn't a checklist, it's a mindset. And that's why most teams miss the mark. Now, I've said this before, but Agile isn't broken. Our mindset is. Here's what I see all the time. Teams think they're Agile just because they have a burn down chart and a backlog. But decision making is still top down. They're running sprints, but treating velocity like the Holy Grail. They've got daily stand-ups, but they're just status updates with better posture. That's not being Agile. That's Agile flavored project management. It looks like change, but it's just a new coat of paint on the same old structure. Real talk. If your Agile practices feel more like you're following a checklist than adapting, you're not being Agile. You're just checking boxes. Here's what works, and I've seen it firsthand. I once worked with a team where the daily stand-ups were simply status updates. We flipped it by starting each meeting with what's blocking us today. Suddenly, people stopped reporting and started solving. The energy completely changed. So how can we do it? We can start with these three things. Number one, lead with change. Start every ceremony by reminding people why it matters. We're not doing stand-ups to check a box. We don't get paid by the meeting. We're doing them to surface blockers early. Focus on outcomes, not rituals. Instead of tracking velocity, ask, what did this sprint actually accomplish? Challenge the routine. Don't just go through the motions because the framework says so. If a daily stand-up feels useless, change how you run it or rethink why you're doing it in the first place. Remember, being Agile means adapting your approach when it clearly isn't working, not just doubling down on rituals. Here's how you can make the mindset stick. Stop following Agile like it's a recipe. Adapt it to every team you work with. Don't make roles more important than results. If your team is stuck going through the motions, it's time to move from ritual to results. Agile isn't a label, it's a lens. If it's not changing how you think, it's not real agility. If you're ready to challenge the routine and make Agile real, hit subscribe. Or don't. Either way, I'm showing up. Weekly videos. No fluff, no Kool-Aid, just clarity. I want to give a quick shout out to everyone who commented on episode 1. And since I do love iteration, I've made a few tweaks to the audio and setup. Hopefully it sounds better today. Keep the feedback coming.